Welcome everyone back to Chedderbarrel. It's been a little while since our last video here. We did the Halloween Mason Fair last time, which was back in October. This time we are doing the Christmas Express event. And this one's going from November 15th, I believe, until January 1st, so quite a bit of ways around there. And then I think maybe next one is going to be a New Year's one or something along those lines, according to these portraits. Though I'm not sure exactly how well they are done. I'm not sure if it's like a cycle of them over and over again, or if these are certain ones they only do, or if these are just from this year. But yeah, we have everything decorated up for Christmas this time around. And we're going to be exploring their Christmas area, which apparently is based around the movie Polar Express, which is a movie I haven't seen. Which is a bit unfortunate to me, since I won't get a lot of the reference to it. So as far as I know, it's a movie about a train, obviously, that I think is taking kids to meet Santa, maybe? I'm not quite sure. I know the kid in blue that we saw a picture of not too long ago is, I believe, the main character. Yeah, this one right here. And it's a movie that was made in, I think, like CGI or something along those lines. Which is also another neat thing about it, I guess. Yeah, there's a whole train that goes around the entire area of this place. I'm actually going to be saving that for last. I think I should see the train coming up right now, up to, I guess, this point right here. Yeah, I'm gonna go around foot at this place, and then for the last thing I'm going to take the train ride. I probably won't do voice for the train ride. I think I'll just have that be a quiet little stroll through the area. Let's go ahead and get started around here. It looks like they have plenty of pictures from the Polar Express going on here, including, I assume, a replica of the train right here in the middle of this area. So we'll go ahead and take a bit to look at the screenshots here. Train here as well. Maybe I should take the time to actually go and watch this movie at some point. It's the season for it, after all. I think the conductor is a bit of a prominent figure in the movie as well, because I often see things with him as well in this. A lot of the pictures and whatnot. Don't know who this person is. You can see Santa's workshop up ahead, with Santa flying by above. We'll be taking a better look at that in a moment. There's actually a neat thing about that building over there, which I'll explain about when we get over there. So I'm not sure exactly how it works. And yes, we can see Santa flying overhead. Very nice. Nice to see where the snow is coming out from up above, which is nice to have snow. A lot of places just don't have it a lot of times, which I usually like snow for the winter sims. And here's the bit I was talking about that I'm not quite sure how it works, is the moving toys and presents along the windows. I'm not sure if those are an animated picture, or if those are actual shadows, because we can actually see things entering into the building over here, which makes me wonder if they're actually, if they're actual shadow versions of things going in like that. Yeah. Because it looks like they're lined up. So it is interesting to see that. But it's possible it could be just a picture along the windows and it just has good timing with a lot of these. Not quite sure. Alright, let's take a look at the candy shop here. It looks like I don't know if that's a failure on my part, or if maybe somebody moved the table in here. Not quite sure, because that stuff appears to be floating there. But sometimes things will not appear on my side, though it's a bit rare. I've had things where things just fail to load, I guess. I'm not quite sure what exactly happens with that. Ooh, free Christmas trees. So if you want your free tree, here's where you can get them. I also almost passed up this area over here back the way we came, but it's like a really nice looking garden area that they've made. Like this, a lot of the winter sims and stuff like that I see has a lot more attention to detail. So you see like really nice areas like this garden area with the waterfalls going on. Or I guess that may be a stream, maybe? Yeah, it looks more like a stream, actually. Yeah, but it looks really nice. And it's in all four directions as well. I was a bit confused at first because of this bridge being here, and I didn't see an actual, like, pathway to it. But, looks really nice to be able to stand in the center and look at it, so... We'll go ahead and make our way back where we were with the Christmas trees. Oh, we have to see the elves doing some laundry here. I guess they picked the bad lot for the chores. Here's another building in here. It looks like there's an advent calendar in here, actually. I wonder if it's actually usable, or if it's just a picture of one. Let's see. Oh, yep, it's clickable. Oh, very nice. Winter holiday flag. That's pretty nice. So if you want another advent calendar, I know I'm actually doing a couple of them myself. I'm doing Mad Peas and Aberrations one. I probably should come back here and do this one. I need to do, because I didn't know about it. As I'm doing this on December 3rd, I'm already past 2 days on it, unfortunately. But, still plenty of days left. Another room in here. Looks like a bit of a toy shop in here. See a lot of nutcrackers around. A couple of toy trains and wooden horses, things of that nature. Candy Cane Lane. I believe this must be a train stop. Because it definitely looks like one. Let's see. Yep, I think it is. So the train doesn't have just one stopping point, I assume, then. It looks like there's a picture of a train in there, too. That's pretty neat. Alright, I think we've exhausted the buildings over here, so let's go ahead and make our way over here, because this big building to our left is, I think, the middle point of the sim. It's a huge skating rink. let's go ahead and go along this pathway here. And there's actually something I don't often see here at all, which is a Hanukkah area. It's actually really neat to see one of these, because I don't quite remember ever seeing like an actual Hanukkah-oriented spot like this in any of the Sims I've been to for December before. And we can see one of the few rides that are here on the sim in the background there. Not many rides this time around compared to the last place we went to, which was the Haunted Halloween one, which was just completely almost like all rides and mazes. This place only has, I believe, 2 rides to it, so we'll get through those pretty fast, but I think I'm going to save the rides for last anyways. And here's a nice view of the Happy Hanukkah area here. I'm sure there's some places that have like Hanukkah displays and celebrate it here on Second Life, but I don't think they're as common compared to the Christmas Sims, that's for sure. We have a little bit of an area over here, which we can see more of the garden area that we've been on the other side of with the streams and whatnot. This area is a lot more peaceful and calm, and there's a bit of a walkway. You can see some deer over here. Looks like this area is more able to be seen from the train tracks, I think. Which, there goes the train again. Those are some really nice looking deer, though, with the antlers with the lights on them, though. I think I've seen different styles of this before, but I always think they're pretty nice when I see them. Alrighty. I think there's somebody riding that ride at the moment, because I see it. I've been seeing it going off quite a bit. Unless it's just one of those rides that completely, that just keep on going over and over again, even if there's nobody riding it. A lot of tables and displays out. Very nice, very nice. Alright. You can see the candle display here. I don't remember what those tops are called. I believe they have a certain name, but I don't remember what they're called. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at the building that's behind this display, because I see a lot of portraits in there of some sort. Okay, so it's like a history area, so if you want to come here and click on these pictures, I believe they'll tell you a bit of history behind St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, the whole idea. This would probably be a lot to read through or even look at, so I'm going to leave that alone, but I highly suggest that you come here and take a look at it and see a little bit of the history for yourself. But they are some fascinating pictures, though. A lot of looking through time about the whole mythology of Santa Claus. Santa mail. I guess you can actually put a note card in here if you wanted to. And I guess if you wanted a present from Santa, you can come here and get it here as well. That's the sign that says sit on Santa's lap and click on the present bag, I guess.
Have you been a good girl this year?
Santa with a surfboard. It's a bit funny because where I live, there's a person that lives, I guess, in the town that actually has a van that advertises him being a Santa. Basically, they have like decor and advertisements on their van that talk about them being able to be like a Santa Claus for hire. And he definitely keeps that beard all year round. I haven't seen him recently, but if I remember, he always had the beard. He never like cut it off in like the off time or anything like that.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and head into the skating rink now and take a look at this. Very nice. I've never seen this particular style of one before. Now, I don't see too many skating rinks in general. Usually I see a lot of like ice ponds. But this one looks more like an ice hockey arena, and I think I've only seen those at Chermonix, I think it's called. I can't quite remember, but the actual like official Second Life like ice hockey ring or something on those lines. This is a nice arena though. And definitely a nice skating spot. It looks like there's a thing in the middle that tells us the name of the probably whoever made this, if not the group for it, I guess. Let's go ahead and it looks like it's Excel, but let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, Team Excel, okay. Very nice. Go ahead and get our way out of here again. Alrighty, I believe we're in the other half of the area. I remember that Chedderbarrel has a very interesting, like, I think they have like half a sim on, or like a quarter of a sim on one thing, and then a little line that goes to another quarter sim, or something on those lines. It's a very different parcel styling that I'm used to. But I did see a group thing that said they were going to potentially buy another parcel, so perhaps it's going to get another attachment added onto it. And that would be playing Christmas music at the moment, but I have most of the music muted for copyright concerns with the Content ID system. Hopefully I'm not going to have to do much else with that, so I think I've gotten most of it. But yeah, there's actually quite a bit of Christmas music playing all over this sim if you decide to come to it. It really adds to the ambience, and I'm sad that I can't actually add those type of things in. It looks like we've made it into a village of sorts. There's a very dark well to it. It looks like we've come across another train station there as well. Nothing inside of this house, it looks like. It looks like it's the same type of train station, but this time there's also a snowman in front to greet us. I still see the advertisement boards here. I remember particularly seeing that back at Hogwarts. And I think this village might be more for display than actual usage, because it looks like the insides are empty. Though I could take a look upstairs in this one, I guess. I don't think there's going to be anything up there, but we can take a look. I think this area might be more for taking a look at from the train's point of view, because it's really close to the tracks. Which is kind of the reason why I haven't been looking too close to the tracks for things, as I do want to leave a little bit around for us to be able to see from the train as we go on it at the end of this video. I think actually we're just about at the end here. This is the other ride in the area, another roller coaster of sorts, so I think we're going to go ahead and ride on that now. And then hit up the other ride that was back the other way. Oh, I think I went to the exit, okay. Alpine Adventure, okay. Okay, it's one of these types of roller coasters. The ones where you don't actually, like... It's just a seat. There's nothing, like, actually cart-wise for it, which is always an interesting idea. I don't think I could ever ride something like that, though, like this, where it's just, like, a seat. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and start here. Nice looking thing so far. Well, that's really nice with the spotlights nearby. I have to say, Chedderbarrel actually makes like some really non-laggy places, because I haven't had much of a FPS issue here. This is pretty neat. And we're here at the exit. I actually found that pretty nice. I don't actually see many, winter-oriented rides now that I think about it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Polar Express, I think it was. Let me take a look. Oh, Polar Experience, okay. There we go. No, I want to be in the front seat. I forgot, sometimes you have to be, like, particular with where you click. There we go. And we'll go ahead and start this one up. Oh, it's like a bit from the movie. Okay. Though my connection, I don't think, is wanting to be very happy with this. Alright. Time to start. Oh, geez. That's a pretty neat effect right there. I thought the ride was like having a spasm from the connection or something, like it was about to do that weird moving forward and just going off the rails and then placing itself back on type of thing. Well, that's a nice little model there. And it looks like we're back at the station. Well, that was a neat little ride. And I think that'll be it for Chedderbarrel Christmas Express. We still have the train ride to do, but I'm going to be shutting off my voice for that and just going on a little stroll through it. So, hope you guys enjoy that. And as always, for the season, happy holidays, and see you next time.